Right, video number 2. Over there is one of the ways I go across a stile in the corner there. If I'm going to Priddy and walking towards Ebba Gorge and Wells, I do a walk. And then I go across another stile there, look. Follow that path along the wall and past that. Oh, what's that? He's been stood there for ages, that cow, but he ain't the only one. Then past that copse. Now, in the past, I've never seen cows in this field. They're expecting bad weather. There's a bull. There's a bull there. There's calves. There's got to be a good 100 cows in that field. Now, it's a good job I didn't decide to do my other route from West Mendip and come back. I would have had to come back through that field. The field further over was where I was chased a couple of years back. This is why I'm doing what's called the recce today. But there is another path I have never followed, which goes over there and up round the back. There could be another way, but it doesn't mean there aren't cows further over, you see. No, today is basically, today is recce day. There's even cows in where the gliders take off. See, they're all sat down. They're expecting bad weather, but it's actually going to be mild for the next couple of days. I haven't got a coat on. I've got a warmish jumper and a nice warm t-shirt vest. Winter vests I've got on, just in case, because you can always take your jumper off. Yeah, I've got a smallish walk, but it is quite a big walk. Actually, I say smallish. It is quite a big walk, really. I'm going to be walking towards Cheddar Gorge. And then, where am I going after that? Then Black Rock, and then up, skirting Longwood, and then over to Piney Sleights, and back down Cheddar that way. That is plan B. That is plan A. Plan B will be, depends on the presence of cows, of course. Yeah, I've been over here and taken lots of videos in the past. I've done pictures, close-ups of the gliders and all that. And over there we've got the field where they keep the gliders in their pods. Over there. And beyond them is the runway. And over there is the base, the building over there. I'm heading for over there, but I'm going up round this way, so we've managed to do a bit of the airfield, and we've had a good skirt. Glastonbury, of course, over in the distance there. Right over there, Glastonbury Tor in the mist. I'm not going to do too many. They don't come out that brilliantly in this sort of weather. But there's Glastonbury, look. If I was over near Ebba Gorge and Priddy, a little bit closer, they would come out really nice, but it's just a bit too far. I need to get a good image of Glastonbury from there. I wasn't going to do any photos or videos because I have done this route so many times. And what I'm saying to myself, I haven't found the breathing difficult today. But what I am noticing is that I'm getting older, and my muscles aren't like, they're not like they were. The energy. Oh, I've just seen something else I haven't noticed before I'm going to investigate now. A hole in the side of the hill there, because each time I come up here I see something different. I've never really noticed that before. So I'm going to go over there and investigate that, because I would have bypassed it one way or another, either going up over there or going further down there. So I would have bypassed it. But like I say, going back to walking, basically you do notice strength going. I have noticed that, and muscles getting less muscly, if you know what I mean. I just noticed it really, but my legs are very, very strong. My legs are very, very strong. Anyway, here we are. Wow, look at this. I've never seen this before. Never. I've never seen this, folks. Like a little cave. Alright, we just have a little wander down, gently. Because grass is quite slippery, actually. A woman I know just broke her hip falling. And that was in a park. Wow, it goes right down deep. A secret cavern, everyone. I wonder how far that... I bet potholders have been down here. Wow, look at that. Right, what I'm going to do is take some photos and then come back on in a minute. Over and out. Right, well, I've been down there. Well, it goes away it goes. Well, it might go quite deep actually, but I did see 2 cans of lager in there. It's somewhere you could shelter for sure. Definitely shelter in there. But I don't know what other animal would live in there, but it would keep you out of the wind. I've never seen it before. The thing is, like I said, I've normally go over there or I come up from the other way. So that's so it just shows you, and you come out, you're always going to find stuff. And I'm now going to be walking on top of this cavern. I mean, it's possible that there are tunnels all the way under here. There's just a lot of mud in there. Could be that... See, there's another little place over there, like a little incline, a little indentation. There as well, look. I mean, it could have been dug out by foxes or badgers, or the black panther that's supposed to lurk everywhere. Yeah, I might have seen that one before over there. I'm not quite sure. I'm not going all the way over there. If I was 20 years younger, or even 10 years younger, I'd have to run over there to check that one out. But yeah. What a defensive position that is as well. You've got a little ridge there. Yes. You've got the woods there where you can walk back down to avoid any predator. It just shows you, look round and you see all sorts. Yeah, that, of course, there's also lots of potholes, and you don't know whether the army used this for these craters everywhere. See, that could be another way into something. That whole hill could be riddled with tunnels, couldn't it? Who knows what the army have got hidden? That certainly is worth knowing about if there was a storm. I know obviously it would fill up with water, I expect, but it was worth knowing about that. It's somewhere you could just stay for a second. Now, you see you've got all these stones up here as well. Evidence of, and humps and bumps of settlement. I mean, every time I come up here, I keep saying I'm going to look it up online, all about it. And of course, sometimes I do, you know. Sometimes I do look it all up. But with old age, I also forget that I've looked it up. But normally, you know me, I'll print off a copy and put it in the Somerset folder. See, I've got folders for everywhere I go, and discs, and it goes on YouTube and sometimes Facebook. Now, I think I can see a human walking towards the cows. Let me just see. Is that a human? Where's it gone? Oh no. Yeah, they're getting up a bit now. They're starting to get up, look. I'm really glad I never went in there. The farmers will leave them out a bit longer, you know. For those that don't know, I was chased on 2 occasions in the past. And I used to walk amongst the cows quite freely in the past. There's a pheasant there, look. I used to walk quite freely and just say to them, "Go on, get out of the way." And they never bothered me. And one day I was walking, not that field, not the one after that, but the one a bit further over. And I just managed to get over a wall, I tell you. I just managed to get over a wall. See, this is all evidence. This could be all to do with lead mining. All settlement here. And that, over there, what we saw a minute ago, there could have been a tunnel. It could have been created by the miners. It may be a natural tunnel, but made use of by the miners. All this here, look. Like I say, I find something every time I go out. That's why I sometimes have to do videos again, because I keep making discoveries. I might find an old kiln, or, you know, where I hadn't seen it before. It was tucked in somewhere. Because when you're walking up here, you sort of go one way or another. You don't always examine everything. But this is, obviously, was quite a prominent feature here. Most probably a settlement, but probably to do with the miners, I would have thought, with mining. I don't know how old it is, but there's a definite structure there. This could have been an old kiln. An old smelting kiln. I think I've got pictures of this before, this one. There's lots of the sort of places about. Yeah, this is an old kiln. So I wouldn't be surprised if that cave back there wasn't something tied up or made use of. There we go. I'm just going to turn off a minute.